What's up, everyone? Aaron Nagler here with CheeseheadTV. We got some live Packers trivia right here on the YouTube channel. Thanks to everybody who's hopped on already. I'll wait a little bit as more people join us here. Hope you guys are ready for a Friday edition of live Packers trivia. For those of you who may be new to the game, let me tell you how it works. I'm going to give you 10 questions. Speed counts, but obviously being correct matters as well. Got to use a hashtag with your answers. You're going to be given 4 possible answers. Make sure you use a hashtag at the start of it. And if it's 2 or more words, if it's, say, the answer is Brett Favre, you just have to hashtag the first word. So you just hashtag Brett. And that's it. Be quick, be right, and get to the top 5 after each. We'll look at those. And then throughout the game, we'll have a peek at the top 10 leaderboard. And at the end of the day, someone will have bragging rights, not only through the weekend, but through Monday as well, because there will be no trivia on Monday, people. So whoever wins today has bragging rights until Tuesday. Big money, folks. Big, big prizes. Here we go. Let's start it off with question number 1. The Packers dedicated City Stadium with a 48-6 non-league victory over which team? The Iron Mountain All-Stars, the Duluth Traders, Menominee Owls, or Beloit Bullets? The hashtags you need are Iron, Duluth, Menominee, or Beloit. The Packers dedicated City Stadium with a 48-6 non-league victory over which team? The Iron Mountain All-Stars, the Duluth Traders, Menominee Owls, or the Beloit Bullets? What do you think, fine folks? Oh, answers all over the map. The right answer, of course, is the Iron Mountain All-Stars. The Packers defeated Iron Mountain in their City Stadium dedication victory in 1925. Who knew what? When did they know it? Andrew, Brett, Marcus, Brenton, I see you, and Brandon. Good-looking top 5 right out of the gate. Let's go on to question number 2. Green Bay defeated Boston for the title in 1936 in which stadium? City Stadium, Wisconsin Fairgrounds, Polo Grounds, or Fenway Park? Green Bay defeated Boston for the title in 1936 in which stadium? City Stadium, Wisconsin Fairgrounds, Polo Grounds, or Fenway Park? Remember your hashtags: City, Wisconsin, Polo, or Fenway. Where did the Packers beat up on those Boston morons in 1936? In which stadium? Joey, look, sometimes there's not going to be music, all right? And you're going to be okay. And sometimes we're all just going to chill in the silence of the moment. And maybe Joe will play some music. The right answer, of course, is the Polo Grounds. The game was played at the Polo Grounds in New York after George Preston Marshall moved the game from Fenway Park in order to improve attendance. Because who the hell is going to Boston? Who knew what? When did they know it? Let's take a look. Boyan G. Brandon at 2. Uper Bill. What's up, Uper Bill? Joseph and Brett. All right. Let's take a look at question number 3. The Packers had how many losing seasons in a row prior to Vince Lombardi being hired? 5, 8, 9, or 11? The Packers had how many losing seasons in a row prior to Vince Lombardi being hired? 5, 8, 9, or 11? Remember to use those hashtags. Hashtag 5, 8, 9, or 11. Make sure your answer is counted. Because if you don't hashtag, the computer will go, I'm sorry, did you say something? We don't want that. Absolutely not. Brandy. The right answer, of course, is 11. The Packers and their fans suffered through 11 losing seasons prior to Vince Lombardi's 7-5 record his first year in Green Bay. Who knew about this protracted misery for the Packers and their fans? Who knew what? And when did they know it? Joey the Jaguar was all over that one. Boyan G, Alex, TBM Nate 23, Packers and Cheddar at 5. All right, let's take a look at our first leaderboard of the day. After 3 questions, you get 3 questions in. Who do we got here? Boyan G at the top. We got Joey the Jaguar, Brett Boyd, Marcus Zrim, and Brandon Hebenick at 5. Brenton, I see you at 6, ready to make your big move. Big B, I'd say it was worrisome that you're sitting down there at number 9, but we've seen this movie before. I know you're going to make your big move here pretty soon, so I ain't fretting it. Let's move on to the next question. Oh, there goes my light. Should have charged it. Don't let Banky know. The Packers have famously won 13 championships. What year was the first title game played in Green Bay? 1932, 1961, 1962, or 1965? The Packers have famously won 13 championships. What year was the first title game played in Green Bay? 1932, 1961, 1962, or 1965? Make sure you use those hashtags, folks. Let's see what people are saying over here. Oh, very good. A lot of knowledgeable people over here, and some not so knowledgeable. The correct answer is 1961. The Packers routed the Giants 37-0 for their 7th NFL championship in the first title game ever played in Green Bay on December 31st, 1961. That's right. One day later, it would have been in 1962, but it is in 1961. Who knew what? And when did they know it? Brandy Lewis knew what was up. She beat Brandon by literally 0.3 seconds. Uper Bill at 3. Ricardo at 4. Lenny Shark, what's up, Lenny, at 5. Let's go on to the next question. Which team did the Packers defeat in the playoffs after the strike-shortened season in 1983? Bears, Vikings, Cowboys, or Cardinals? Remember to use those hashtags. Which team did the Packers defeat in the playoffs after the strike-shortened season in 1983? Hashtag Bears, Vikings, Cowboys, or Cardinals? Young, fresh-faced Aaron Nagler. Remember sitting on my living room floor, Dad and his lazy boy, cheering on the Pack. Those were good days. Those were the good days, let me tell you. The right answer, of course, is the Cardinals. The Packers, in the playoffs for the first time since 1972, defeated St. Louis in the first round, 41-16, before losing to Dallas 37-26 the following week. But it is the Cardinals. Who knew it was the Cardinals? Give it to me, Joe. Boyan G, Marty Kaufman, Joey the Jaguar, Brandon Hebnick, and Jambone. Good to see you, Jambone, once again. All right, we're halfway through. Let's take another look at the top 10 leaderboard. See where things fall at the moment. Brandon at number 1. Brenton, I see you, man, making that move. Boyan G at 3. Uper Bill 4. Joey the Jaguar at 5. Big B, conspicuous by his absence. Going to need a strong second half from Big B here. All right, next question. When was the last time the Packers led the NFL in rushing defense? 1978, 1985, 1996, or 2002? When was the last time the Packers led the NFL in rushing defense? Remember to use these hashtags: 1978, 1985, 1996, or 2002. Last time the Packers led the NFL in rushing defense. To quote Morgan Freeman in Shawshank Redemption, feels like a long time ago. I remember my first night. Of course, the right answer is 1996. That's right. The Packers led the league in rushing defense back in 1996, which was also the first time since 1967 that they led the league in total defense. Who knew what? When did they know it? Give it to me. Boyan G, dominating performance. Brandy Lewis at 2. Benjamin at 3. Bram, Boo 9. Something like that. Marcus at 5. All right, let's go on to question number 7, which is, what year did the Packers first offer a stock sale? 1919, 1921, 1923, or 1931? Which hashtag was it, people? 1919, 1921, 1923, or 1931? What year did the Packers first offer a stock sale? Give it to me, fine folks. Interesting. Y'all are crazy. And of course, the correct answer is 1923. A rain-soaked season kept fans away in 1922, and the team almost folded from the high debt load. The team was turned into a nonprofit organization, and 1,000 shares were sold to local merchants in the first stock sale in 1923. Who knew what, and when did they know it? Give it to me. Boyan G, absolutely dominating. Stu at 2. Jambone at 3. Joey the Jaguar and Lenny Shark rounding out. 5 fastest answers this time. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard. 3 questions remaining. Where do we stand? Boyan G commanding first place. Brenton at 3. Joey the Jaguar at 4. Uperbill at 5. Good looking group right here. All right, let's move on. The next question. In 1985, who wore number 54 for the Packers? Was it Mike Douglas, George Cumby, Larry McCarron, or Randy Scott? In 1985, who wore number 54 for the Packers? Mike Douglas, George Cumby, Larry McCarron, or Randy Scott? Let me tell you, people, I want to go down to deep. I'm going to have like an all 80s day one of these days. That was my squad. That was my squad, kids. Doesn't matter they never won. That was my squad. You ride and die. You guys don't know. You're all spoiled. Right answer, of course, is Larry McCarron. Rock himself. 2-time Pro Bowl center Larry McCarron was number 54 in your program and number 1 in your hearts back in 1985. Younger Packer fans know McCarron as the voice on the radio and from his work with the Packers digital team, but he was also an excellent center for the Packers in the 1980s. Who knew what? When did they know it? Let's take a look. Boyan G continuing to slay all competition in his wake. Benjamin at 2, Joseph at 3, Lenny at 4. Big B! What's up, Big B? Basically tying Lenny there. All right, Big B. Come on now. Come on. A lot of ball game left, Big B. A lot of ball game left. I mean, just 2 questions left, but we'll see. All right, next question. Which Packers tight end was a member of 4 Super Bowl championship teams? Mark Chmura, Marv Fleming, Bubba Franks, or Paul Kaufman? Which Packers tight end was a member of 4 Super Bowl championship teams? Mark Chmura, Marv Fleming, Bubba Franks, or Paul Kaufman? Remember, your hashtags are Mark, Marv, Bubba, or Paul. Those are the hashtags you need, folks, to make sure that your answer is tabulated by the wizards behind the computer. Smart people up in here. Look at you guys. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. The right answer, of course, is Marv Fleming. Marv Fleming played tight end for 12 seasons in the NFL, 7 with the Packers and 5 with the Miami Dolphins. He won Super Bowl 1 and 2 with the Packers, as well as Super Bowl 7 and 8 with the Dolphins. He was inducted into the Packers Hall of Fame in 2010. And I interviewed him for the Ice Bowl reunion. He is amazing. Who knew what? When did they know it? Let's take a look. Brandy Lewis knew what was up. Brian Randolph, Boyan G, DP Napes. DP, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Joey the Jaguar. Let's take a look at our leaderboard right before the final question. What's that top 10 looking like, Boyan G? Oh, it all comes down to this. Boyan gets this one right, doesn't he? He can take his sweet-ass time, but as long as he gets it right, he's going to take this one. Uperbill, Joseph, Brandon, and Michael rounding out the top 5. Big B is back on the leaderboard, folks. We'll see if he can make a jump to number 2, which is where he usually resides. All right, final question. What legendary Packer was nicknamed the Gray Ghost of Gonzaga? Charlie Brock, Jim Ringo, Tony Canadeo, or Bob Flowers? Your hashtags are Charlie, Jim, Tony, or Bob. What legendary Packer was nicknamed the Gray Ghost of Gonzaga? Charlie Brock, Jim Ringo, Tony Canadeo, or Bob Flowers? Give it to me, folks. Chris, it's not rigged. It's just everybody has different internet speeds. And what you see on your page is not necessarily how the computer is being hit with your answer. Welcome to 2021. The right answer is Tony Canadeo. Canadeo played football for the Gonzaga Bulldogs, where he earned the nickname Gray Ghost of Gonzaga. He was drafted by the Packers in 1941. Who knew what? When did they know it? Let's take a look. Boyan G. Stu, Brandon, Uper Bill, and Brett Boyd round out that 5. But let's take a look at that final leaderboard. I think Boyan G going to have some bragging rights until Tuesday. That's right. Boyan G heads into the weekend as our champion. Big B sitting there at 6. Sorry, buddy. That's a precipitous drop. Uper Bill at 2. Brandon 3. Joseph 4. Michael at 5. Got Gabriel at 7. What's up, man? Joey the Jaguar, Brett Boyd, and Marcus Zrim rounding us out at 10. I can't thank you guys enough for hanging out, playing some trivia with us here at Cheesehead TV Monday through Friday, except next Monday we're off because I'm getting my shot, baby. So Tuesday, we will be back right here live on the Cheesehead TV YouTube. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Please do me a monster favor. Hit like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and tell your friends and tell your family, Cheesehead TV. We are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide. Thanks a lot. Have a good weekend.